Welcome back to Glitch Radar, where tech news gets weirder by the week. I'm your host, the Queen of Glitch, Grind, and Glow, and today we've got some chef's kiss stories. So, grab your McFlurry, if your machine's actually working, and let's dive into the tech chaos of the week. First up, Reuters and Meta's AI chatbot are the latest power couple in tech, the Beyoncé and Jay-Z of the information age. Except one is a global news giant, and the other is a robot that barely knows who Beyoncé is. Meta's AI chatbot will now use Reuters news content to answer questions about current events in real time, giving users factual responses with citations and links back to Reuters stories. This means that when you ask the chatbot about what's happening in the Middle East or why the stock market is acting like a roller coaster, it'll respond with legitimate sources, not some random blog written by your neighbor. Reuters has already been Meta's fact-checking partner since 2020, so this partnership makes sense. But it does raise questions about how much power we're giving AI in shaping public knowledge. Is this the future of journalism, or just another way for tech companies to monopolize information? Next up, Amazon has seen Temu, a Chinese retailer known for its prices, and said, "Hold my Bezos." According to reports, Amazon is cooking up its own low-cost store, which will sell everything from jewelry to sofas at prices that are giving Walmart a run for its money. We're talking $8 for jewelry, $13 for guitars. But here's the catch. These products are shipped from Guangdong, China, and take around 9 to 11 days to reach you. So, if you're in a rush to furnish your living room, maybe this isn't the option for you. Amazon's low-cost store will charge sellers between $1.77 and $2.05 for shipping items under 8 ounces compared to the higher fees they'd pay for domestic fulfillment. This move seems designed to undercut competitors while offering consumers the kind of deals that will make you question whether your new sofa will last through movie night. It's not just about selling cheap goods, it's about reshaping the landscape of e-commerce. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, has officially dropped the hammer on fake online reviews. And honestly, it's about time. Businesses are now banned from creating, buying, or selling any kind of fake review, whether it's AI-generated, written by some guy in his basement, or falsely attributed to a celebrity who's never heard of your product. Oh, they are even cracking down on businesses paying off real customers for positive reviews. The FTC has made it clear. If the review isn't authentic, it's illegal. Fake reviews have been a huge problem in online shopping. You've probably been duped into buying a product only to find out it's a piece of junk. The FTC's new rule aims to crack down on this deceptive practice, making online shopping more transparent for consumers. Businesses caught violating the rule could face hefty fines, which should make them think twice before hiring that bot army to sing their praises. Next up in the saga of tech versus government, we have DJI, the Chinese drone manufacturer, taking legal action against the U.S. Department of Defense. The Pentagon has labeled DJI as a Chinese military company, and that designation puts a target on their back, limiting their ability to do business in the United States. DJI, which calls itself the largest privately owned drone company in the world, says, "Hold up. We're not controlled by the Chinese military." They filed a lawsuit to challenge the designation, arguing that it's based on outdated and incorrect information. Now, to be clear, DJI isn't some small fry. They supply drones to first responders, police departments, and even hobbyists in the US. However, with rising concerns about data security and espionage, the US government has been cracking down on Chinese companies that could potentially pose national security risks. DJI's fight with the Pentagon could set a major precedent for how Chinese companies operate in the US, especially in industries like tech and manufacturing. Here's a throwback you didn't know you needed. Redbox, those DVD and Blu-ray rental kiosks you forgot about, could soon become the security nightmare of 2024. It turns out some of these defunct machines still have customer data stored on them, including emails and home addresses. Yep, not only did you rent Trolls for family night, but now your personal info could be floating around for hackers to grab. This is a classic example of how forgotten tech can come back to bite us. Once these machines are decommissioned, they're often sold off to the highest bidder without proper data scrubbing. The result? Your personal data, in an encrypted file sitting on a machine that someone just bought for scrap. It's a reminder that even as technology advances, the way we handle old tech needs to advance too, because the last thing we need is a wave of security breaches from the ghosts of tech past. And last but not least, rejoice ice cream lovers, McDonald's franchise owners can now legally repair their McFlurry machines. This is a big deal because under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, these machines were basically locked up tighter than Fort Knox. Franchisees couldn't hire anyone other than the original manufacturer to repair them, which is why McFlurries seemed like a myth for so long. But now, thanks to a new exemption from the US Copyright Office, these machines can finally be repaired by third parties, meaning you might actually get that soft serve cone without the sorry, the machine is broken speech. This is more than just a win for dessert enthusiasts. It's a victory for the entire right to repair movement, which advocates for consumers and businesses to fix their own devices without jumping through legal hoops. Let's hope this trickles down to the rest of the fast food universe. I'm looking at you, Taco Bell fryers. And that's the rundown, folks. Whether it's Amazon trying to out-cheap Temu, fake reviews finally getting the boot, or McFlurry machines rising from the ashes like dessert phoenixes, it's clear tech never sleeps. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. What's your take on Meta's AI chatbot slinging news or Amazon's bargain bin guitars? Catch you next week for more Glitch Radar madness.